guys, today we are on the sofa with Lauren from the amazing Instagram account Housewives. Welcome, Lauren.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So we've got so many questions to ask you about your page. It is absolutely incredible. So it's one of them pages that you can't stop going on. So where did you get the idea from?
Oh gosh, well it's a long story, but to cut it short, I would constantly order products from Next or Dunelm or wherever, and they'd arrive and they'd look nothing like they would online because they'd be edited or the lighting would be different, and I'd be like, that is not the right colour. And then I'd wander around the shops and be like, oh, I wish they were just like real life images. So then I thought, do you know what, I'm going to do it myself. I'm just going to post and see what happens. And to be fair, it was just literally for me as well, because I just love home decor so much, and I spend my life in shops anyway. And I didn't realise people would actually like it.
I know, it's incredible. You get so much engagement on there, don't you? So, and you just like continuously posting, and
they just get really addicted to it.
Yeah, isn't it? It's like, it is addictive to keep going on and seeing what you've been up to today and what's new. And you kind of find everything new every day in different shops, which is amazing. So when you go into stores, do you kind of know when they're going to be launching new ranges, or do you just literally have a plan of where you're going that week and just go?
Well, I tend to have a little plan, and I go in and I backlog kind of images and trickle them out throughout the week. However, it's quite interesting because I kind of know which store turns over stock the quickest, and that flow of constant stock or just kind of updated accessories, or the stores that really redo their displays quite, like Primark for example is really good for that. However, Tesco isn't. I know kind of which stores I might do once a month, or which I'll do once a week. But yeah, it's kind of good, especially when the new seasons come out. Like now it's trickling in, it just looks incredible.
It does. Everything's just changed, like the colourways. You can see all the trends coming through.
Absolutely.
What's your favourite trend at the minute?
Oh gosh, I love kind of like the burnt oranges and yellows. The mustards are still very strong as usual. The bee collections I love that are filtering through through the retails at the moment.
Yeah, you're from Manchester as well, they love a good bee.
We love a good worker bee.
So what's the most common question that you get asked when you post?
Kind of the normal ones, like where it's from, how much it is, even though it's usually on the comments, people are just like really image focused, and that's it. Like regions where I've found the products, and also how they would use that product. Like today, for example, I posted a picture of a throw in Primark, but that throw is actually multifunctional, so you can use it as a rug as well. It's like a faux fur kind of, and people are like so confused. Is this the throw? Is this the rug? So that's the kind of questions I get asked. Direct messages are all, can you find this for me? Can you find that? Can we see more of this? Can we see more of that? So that's kind of where we go.
So what is your favourite thing about running your Instagram page?
Followers, like how much they love it, the engagement levels, and they're actually, it's very weird, and I don't want to sound really cliche in saying this, but they are actually friends. The engagement that you get is just like, they update me in terms of, I've just bought this and it looks really nice. They send me pictures of the house on a direct message, and it's like, does it look better over here, or does it look better over there? And it feels like a family, and there's luckily for me, touch wood, it is still a bit of a family on Housewives. There's no nastiness, there's nothing. It's just pure enjoyment. It's just pure product.
It is.
It really is, because they just love the product.
Absolutely. So if anybody that was kind of thinking of setting up an Instagram page, kind of doing same thing or a little bit different, what would your advice be?
My advice would be, just go for it. Don't overthink it. The more you overthink it, the worse it gets. And you leave it. If I actually thought about doing Housewives 6 months before I actually did it. I wish I had, and I talked myself out of it so many times because I didn't think that I would make it work. And it did. So just don't overthink it. Just go for it and have a bit more self-belief, for sure. Because there are so many people within the home community, especially on Instagram, that will support you through your journey anyway.
Absolutely.
It is a great community to be in, for sure.
It is. It is full of love, isn't it?
It is full of love.
So when you first started your Instagram page, how long did it take to kind of build up your following? And did you kind of see a huge peak, or was it like a slow burner, or was it really steady?
Well, when I first started, I think it hit me when I thought, actually, it's people like it, was in the first 3 weeks. I think I hit 10,000 followers in the first 3 weeks.
That is amazing.
I think off the top of my head, it might have been 4. And I just thought, hang on. This is a bit scary. I didn't think it'd do this. And then it's been going for 2.5 years. So I think we're currently on 312,000, I think.
It's incredible.
So and just more and more people seem to be liking it and engaging with it. So yeah, it's going well so far.
So now that your page has got kind of, over 300k, kind of what are the next steps then? Like, what does this mean?
That's the question. I don't know. I'm kind of just rolling with the punches at the moment. I just want to keep showcasing products. I don't want to kind of move away from the fact that that is the core reason that I've got this page.
Yeah.
Obviously, there will be opportunities that arise as it grows and as the network grows. So I kind of just... I'm going to roll with the punches and see what happens. I'm not going to put too much pressure on it, because I think once you do, it takes away the magic and the enjoyment from just engaging with the followers and letting them have what they want.
Yeah, absolutely. So a day in your life, what does it look like? How does it work out? How does it pan out?
Well, it starts with a really big coffee. Yeah. Otherwise, I am a zombie.
Yeah.
And then I spend about an hour to an hour and a half going through all the direct messages, because I could answer them, and then there's like a million more that come through.
Yeah.
And Instagram like to put direct messages through a little dark hole, and then they just like pop up now and again. Yeah. So answering direct messages, looking at my diary as to where I've planned in-store visits, and obviously what I'm doing for people that I'm working with at the moment. Going out there, taking the images, taking the content and getting them posted is generally what my day consists of. But engagement.
Yeah. So when you said you go through your direct messages, do you give yourself a limit, a time limit every day?
I try to.
Yeah, just to block that out and then kind of like put it aside. Yeah.
I like to do like an hour and a half in the morning whilst I'm having my breakfast, getting ready and whatnot. Yeah. I do tend to sometimes do between half an hour and an hour of looking at online finds.
Right. Okay.
So I will update those online finds on my story. So it's sometimes you don't see exactly what you know, eBay, for example. There's some absolute winners on eBay. Yeah. And I just can't find them in store. So there's some bargains, so I like to show people that as well.
Right. Okay. So kind of like online, so taking it out from the shops and things. So collaborations then with brands, how does that come about? How does it work?
For me, I like to work with brands that I've got a connection with, that I can relate to, and that I know my followers will respond to well and that will love. I would never work with a brand if I didn't think that my followers would love it just for the sake of it. And I know a lot of Instagram people, especially in the home community, feel exactly the same as that. We like to treat our followers like friends, and you wouldn't push a product or a service on a friend that like they wouldn't like. Yeah. So that's kind of...
Absolutely.
And I just kind of usually get approached by brands.
Yeah.
But then, if it works for us both, it works. If it doesn't, then we just say thank you and then move on, and no hard feelings kind of thing.
So what is your interior style?
If I had my forever home, when, hopefully, fingers crossed, I would go really neutrals. I'd probably go a bit like your Esteem Show homes. Yeah, okay. Very, what's the word? Natural effects. Like I saw quite a lot of woods and the bamboo effects on the walls I just fell in love with. Yeah. That would be my vibe. I would love
nice
that.
And calm.
Yeah. Kind of boho kind of feel, love that. Yeah. However, in my little apartment that I have now, it's so not. So I've got white walls everywhere. Yeah. And my friend likes to call it the Gatsby. So I have lots of gold and marble elements. Yeah. And I have like a grey Chesterfield. So I'm a bit more opulent in mine. I think it's because it's a very small space. If I went two creams, it would just wash it out.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay. So is there a reason why you chose that style initially, or is that what you liked at the time, but now your style's kind of changed a little bit?
No, I always loved the neutrals. If I'm honest with you, I don't really know how to style the neutrals as well as I would know how to style these colours, because there's just this pop of colour that just makes a room and it's very easy. Mm-hmm. Whereas I think you need a bit more skill to be able to layer up like you guys do with neutrals, because it just looks fab.
Well, I can always help.
Oh, please do.
So colour, what is your favourite colour?
Gold.
Is it?
I love brassy gold, at the moment. My friend's just she's just renovated her barn conversion, and in one of her bathrooms she's got an incredible like gold featured bathroom with the gold brass taps and the gold light.
It looks stunning, doesn't it? It does.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
it looks really
incredible,
good,
doesn't it? It just gives it loads of personality, and it's so different as well. Yeah. Have you seen like the matte blacks that are in it?
I have seen the matte blacks.
It does look stunning as well,
doesn't it? Look really good. It looks good.
Amazing. Well, it's been lovely speaking to you and finding out lots more about you. And thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.